During the inspection of the HVAC system, we are to operate the system using normal operating controls. Now, as you walk through the building, any building that you're inspecting, you're going to see that there could be one or multiple thermostats. In this particular building, I've got multiple thermostats. What's nice is every one of them is labeled. This particular thermostat that I'm standing in front of is labeled RTU 2/0-4. So this is RTU Unit 2, Zone 4. Now, as part of your inspection, you are not required to determine adequacy or accuracy of a thermostat. But since we are required to operate during normal operating controls, we would simply go to this thermostat and we would make the unit either hotter or colder, depending on the season. This particular thermostat does not have a heat or cool mode. It only has an up or a down mode, heat, warmer or cooler. So that would mean it's got a zone system. Now, on a zone system, in an office space like this, they're usually located up in the suspended ceiling. The standards of the CompSop do not require you to move suspended ceiling tiles. But should you do so, you would be able to see what system is in place. So what I would like to do is I'm going to turn this up a little bit, make it to a warmer mode, and let's go see of what the system looks like above the tiles. It's not the easiest thing to try to locate where these valves or these controls are, but in this case, I've moved a couple of tiles, found where it's at, and I've been met with this carrier control. And what this is described as a zone control. It's not a VAV box, because that would actually have some other form that we're able to control our heat and our cool. All this is a mechanical zone damper. So inside of this would be a damper that would open and close based on that system. Whenever we have a system like this, it basically is the whole building's on, the whole building's cycling air, and just in this system, we would open and close what gets distributed down to that area. So in this case, our airflow from the legend here is pointing this way, and so as the air comes off the main system, it has to pass through this zone and head down into the space that the thermostat controls. Again, coming up here is beyond our CompSop, and also operating the thermostat, all we're doing is just checking to make sure that it opened and closed. You can do the same thing with a digital thermometer and verifying that there is airflow coming out of that register as well. But it is important that you do need to identify this for your clients, just so they know that there is a controlled system. Follow the CompSop. Again, come up here is definitely beyond the standard, but something you could do if you think you could do it safely and without harm to the building. Testing the airflow or testing to see if the zone of an HVAC system functions does not require going up into the suspended ceiling. You could if you desire, but if you don't desire to go up in the suspended ceiling, you could use just a simple infrared thermometer and just test the temperature. So if I've exercised the thermostat, air is flowing, I can check the temperature of the register, make sure that I have a temperature coming out, whether I'm in cool or whether I'm in heat. I can detect that, and then I can move on to the system. You might find a building might have several RTUs and several zones. It is important to test to make sure every zone is operating. That is part of the CompSop. Verify there is the system functioning, and if it's not functioning, to describe what wasn't functioning. Again, follow the CompSop and perform the best inspections possible for your clients.